National Homebuyers Month. I am Marva Morris, your Central New Jersey Realtor. Welcome to day 17. Time for a not so glamorous but super important topic: property taxes, and a bit on home ownership tax breaks. If you're buying in New Jersey, you've probably heard New Jersey has some of the highest property taxes in the nation. So let's unpack what that means for you and how to be prepared. Let's start with the basics. Property tax is a yearly tax on real estate, supporting local schools, county and town services, etc. In New Jersey, the average property tax bill was about $10,000 in 2024. Now, that's the first time it hit five figures on average. Ouch, right? Of course, it varies. Some towns are lower, like $6,000, and some towns are an eye-popping $20,000 or more a year in taxes. Now, it does depend on the home's assessed value and the local tax rate. When you buy a home, your mortgage lender will usually collect 1/12 of the annual tax each month. This is placed in your escrow account, and they pay the tax for you when it's due. So if your taxes are $12,000 a year, that's $1,000 a month just for taxes in your payment. Honestly, it can feel like it's a second mortgage, but that's New Jersey living. We love it. So factor that in when determining what you can afford monthly. Be tax smart in home shopping. I always advise clients to look at the property tax on each listing. It's listed in our multiple listing system. Now, two similar priced homes might have very different taxes. For example, a $400,000 home in Town A, since we're in Central New Jersey, let's use Ewing, right? Might have $8,000 in taxes versus Town B, Lawrence, which has $12,000 in taxes. That's about $333 more per month. It might affect your choice of where or what to buy. Sometimes a slightly cheaper house with higher taxes could cost more per month than a pricier house with lower taxes. I'll help analyze that with you. Now, there are tax benefits to home ownership. So let's look at that silver lining. Now, of course, consult your accountant for personal advice, but here are the general perks. You have your mortgage interest deductions. You can often deduct the interest you pay on your mortgage from your taxable income. It's great news, right? But it's up to certain loan limits. In the early years of your mortgage, most of your payment is interest. So this deduction can be substantial, and it can save you money on your federal and your New Jersey state income taxes, which is great news. Love it. Now, property tax deductions. You can also deduct the property taxes you pay. But since 2018, there is a cap of $10,000 on state and local tax deductions. And that includes property taxes. In New Jersey, many people, we hit that cap because of our high taxes. So you might not get to deduct the full amount if it's above $10,000, but you get something. As of now in 2025, that cap is still in effect. Now, we do have some first-time buyer credits. There aren't federal first-time buyer tax credits currently, but sometimes check the New Jersey programs. You might get lucky. However, if you use something like a Roth IRA for your down payment, there are special provisions. Now, you can withdraw some of that money without penalty as a first-time buyer. And when you eventually sell someday, homeowners get big exclusions on capital gains tax. So you get up to $250,000 free if you are single and $500,000 if you're married. And it's if it's your primary residence for 2 out of 5 years. But that's way down the road. We're first-time home buyers here. Now, the New Jersey Homestead Rebate and New Jersey programs like the Homestead Benefit Program or previously property tax rebate checks, For homeowners, particularly senior citizens or those with certain income levels, now these can give you a bit of release also on your tax bill if it's funded by the state. So it's something to be aware of that they're out there once you're an owner. Just check the New Jersey tax site each year to see if you qualify for whatever programs they're offering benefits on. Now, plan for tax increases. Know that property taxes can change year to year. Towns assess value periodically or they raise rates. After you buy, if you feel your home is over assessed, valuation is like your tax valuation is higher than your market value, you can appeal your assessment with the town. They have paperwork to help you do all of that. I've helped clients with that by providing comparable sales. Now, it's a bit of a process, but it can be worth it if you're being overtaxed. Now, just to summarize, in New Jersey, you'll need to budget for property taxes as a significant home ownership cost. But at least that money is hopefully going to good use in your community. You got great schools, the roads are smooth, all that other good stuff. And come tax time, don't forget to take advantage of the home ownership deductions you are entitled to. As always, I'm here to answer your questions, whether it's deciphering a property tax record or discussing how buying might affect your tax situation. Feel free, reach out and give me a call, 609-468-6324. Looking forward to hearing from you. Now, look out for day 19 where we're going to switch gears and compare different types of homes, condos, townhouses, or a detached single family. Which is right for you? I will see you then. Once again, my name is Marva Morris, your Central New Jersey Realtor, and I am moving you forward. Happy National Homebuyers Month. Have a great and awesome day.